Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and thank you for tuning in to another Plan With Me video. In this video, we're going to set up for November, but I thought I'd try something new and just flip through my almost completed October pages first. So those were my monthly spreads, and then here are my weekly spreads. I do both a weekly spread for tests and a weekly spread for time blocking, so that's what you see here. So I have 2 weekly spreads for each week, and that really keeps me on track. So yeah, that's how my weekly spreads turned out throughout October, and now let's get into setting up for November. So I have my cover page sketched out here, and then I'm going to go over it with a black Staedtler pigment liner pen in the size 0.3. So for November, I decided to go with a bakery theme in my bullet journal, and it's not just any bakery. This theme is actually a little bit close to my heart because I decided to draw the baked goods that my boyfriend has made recipes for over on his blog and Instagram. So all of the baked goods that I'm drawing on this page and throughout my theme are actually based on recipes that he has made. So this theme idea came about a few months ago when I was just thinking about how I could draw some of his food, because I've never tried drawing food before, and I thought it would be something fun to test my art skills and maybe make some stickers or something. And then eventually I thought about, what if I did a whole bullet journal theme based on that? For a while I wasn't sure how I was going to incorporate that. I was just kind of like letting the idea simmer in my mind, and eventually I decided to go with a whole bakery theme. So my boyfriend's recipe blog is called the Little Almond. So with this theme, I basically created the unofficial Little Almond bakery. So yeah, that's kind of the backstory behind this theme and how it came about. And it was a lot of fun for me to pick out which desserts I was going to draw. I was going through his blog and Instagram and picking out all the ones that I wanted to use in my theme. I will pop some photos up on the screen so you guys can see what the actual desserts look like, just because I think that's really fun. So hopefully this makes your mouth water like mine was when I was researching for this theme. One more reason I wanted to do the bakery theme in November is because I feel like when it gets colder and when it's nearing the holidays, it's the perfect time to bake some desserts. And I definitely want to try to do that this year. Right now, I'm just going over all of my sketches in that pen. And then on the left side of the page here, I drew this little cartoon of my boyfriend. I also drew a little menu on a black paper. And then once all the black lines are down, I am just going to fill in all of these sketches with color. So thinking of my color scheme this month was a little bit difficult. For some reason, I wasn't sure if I wanted to take it in more of a holiday direction, but I kind of decided to do this theme with the green, peach, and kind of like a lighter version of the peach. So those are kind of going to be my main 3 colors throughout the month. And then on all the food, I'm just coloring them based on whatever color the actual food was. So I wanted to make the countertop look like it's wooden, and the streakiness of the pen actually came in handy for that. I think the streaks from the lines on the counter with the brown pen actually kind of made it look like wood. So thanks, streakiness. That's the first time I've ever enjoyed the way that a streaky pen turned out. Here I decided to cut the banner out with the same black paper that I used on the other side. And then I used the Archer and Olive acrylograph pen in white to write November. And then lastly, I'm just going in with some details on this page. And I decided to add some more doodles to the menu board. So that's it for my cover page, and then I'm moving on to my next two monthly pages. So on the left page, I'm doing a dashboard and goal spread, which is now one of my go-to monthly spreads. I love having a little monthly dashboard to keep myself on track throughout the month. It has a calendar and a section for my goals, and then a few blank spaces where I added some more drawings and decoration. On this page, I drew out an Oreo cake and just made it a little bit bigger, which allowed me to do more details. And then for this lettering style, I've tried this before and it's never looked as good as it looks in this page, and that's because I usually do it the opposite way, where I do the color first and then I try to do the outline in pen. But here's a little hack for you guys. If you do the outline in pen first and then you do the color after, it ends up looking so much better. So maybe that's how everyone gets this to look so nice, and I've always struggled because I've always did it the opposite way. So yeah, if you've tried this lettering before and found it really hard to get it to look nice, try the way that I did on this spread and see if that helps. Next, we have my mood tracker. For this page, I did a few trays of donuts as my way to track my mood throughout the month. So I have 6 trays of donuts and then 30 donuts spread out throughout them. And then on the last tray, I did 4 donuts that will indicate what the colors mean for each mood. And I'm doing the same lettering style here on the top, and then just coloring in the mood indicators. I added a little bit of a shadow on each of the trays just because I didn't want there to be too much color. And then I'm adding a little bit of details on the donuts. And lastly, I added a pun at the bottom. I tried to find a pun that wasn't kind of overused and cheesy. So I found a pun that said glazed and confused, and I thought that was awesome, and it also kind of matched the theme of the mood tracker page. That is the mood tracker. So here's a little overview. And my goals dashboard page. And here's a close-up of my cover page. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys like the theme that I did this month, and hope it gives you a little bit of inspiration how you can take ideas and make them into themes, or even take things from your real life and make them into themes. You know, it's all about getting creative and having fun and working with what you can. So if you like this video, please give it a like down below. It helps out a lot. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one.